Hello and welcome to my Mortal Kombat X Scorpion Vortex guide. And this video is linked towards the newcomers or people who jump back on the game, want to get better at the game. With the MK11 hype coming up and Christmas sales, New Year sales, there's a lot of people probably picked up this game for a cheap price. So this guide is leading more towards those. Anyone who's played the game for a long time will basically know all this stuff. So basically what a Vortex is for Scorpion is, whenever you when you get a combo, catch it with the spill, and get them into a teleport right at the end. And right there, Scorpion has a couple mix-up moves you can do to lead into another full combo and continue this on and on and on. But if the opponent guesses one, then you can just almost give him an infinite Vortex. But you can't really do infinite because you might need boy for like mutable teleports on some options. So let's get started with a simple combo, which is 2-1-4, which is your basic Scorpion teleport combo. Then you do 2-1 again into spill, jump 2 or jump 1, it doesn't really matter, jump 1 or jump 2. Then I like to do a 4 into teleport. And that's the basic combo to lead into the Vortex. And now before we get to the Vortex, I want to talk about an important aspect here, is hit confirm. New players may be too hesitant to confirm stuff. Like, let's say like a Sub-Zero player might hit 1-1-1 and just went for a snowball, but they didn't see the opponent did not get the hit confirm. And they get punished for it. That's a lot of mistakes that new players have. New players need to learn the aspect of hit confirm, and you need to make sure you do hit the opponent before you hit the buttons. But the tricky part on some moves, you gotta like hit them immediately. Hit the special move cancel immediately after you hit them, like Scorpion with back through spill. You gotta hit it immediately. If your opponent blocks, and if you don't see it, if your opponent blocks it, and if you don't like actually see it, and you do the spiel, then you're gonna get punished, because you can't pause for a moment then activate the spiel. Like, you gotta hit back for immediately, so you gotta commit. But a thing you can do to keep yourself safe is mutable spiel, because mutable spiel is safe on block. So you can just do that to keep yourself safe, but you'd be back in a more of a neutral situation, and you were gonna have to restart the whole thing. But yeah, you gotta make sure you can make sure you can tell you hit confirm first. But that's a risk with this Vortex though, because if your opponent blocks, you're gonna have to like pull out the special move if you want to start the Vortex, and you may get yourself punished and stuff like that kind of thing. So Vortex is a high works, high reward situation. That's what this is. A really dangerous situation sometimes. Sometimes it's high rewarding, sometimes you'll get punished really bad. That's the basics of a Vortex. But now we're gonna go over the options you have with Scorpion. And with Jiu-Jitsu you have a lot of options. You have two low options, which is back 4 and back 3. And with back 4 I like to do the mutable teleport to start off. And you get it back at the spill. Then I can catch with a spear with a back 3 again, and then I end the Vortex like that. I usually just do the Vortex option once, then like the second time I like to try to get more damage. But if you do like a spear starting Vortex, you don't get a lot of damage. Like, see there, I get like 28, but if I start like this, I get a lot of damage. I get 37% damage. So if you do end the Vortex that way, you may not get as much damage as you could. Now the back 3 option, which I've gone over already, it's another good option for Scorpion to use for low. So you have two low options for the low to get the Vortex going. Now with the overhead, I'll go with the forward 4 first, because the forward 2 is a more complicated setup. You have forward 4 as well as another setup. I dropped the combo. Oh wow, I'm dropping combos, but yeah, you got forward 4, and you got forward 2. But this one's really easy to block because the opponent may see the first move and they block it, then they block up because the second hit's an overhead, the first hit's a mid. But what you could do is to do the takedown mix-up. And the great way to do it, this is really great to condition your opponent to fall for this. As you keep doing this a couple times, the opponent's going to think you're going to do it, or you're going to mix it up back and forth, do it every other time. Then you're going to more likely catch him with the forward 4 mix-up. And forward 2 mix-up, my bad. But yeah, see. But if you do the takedown, you could do like, well, I'll go over, do it again. You could do like this. Get him with the other mix-up and start over again. Or you can go like, oh. Or hit him with the overhead again. See, you see he has many options with the Vortex. So I'm gonna go over a couple of Vortex combos and show you guys how it looks. Oh. So that's the Scorpion Vortex. It is a very powerful tool for Scorpion, but it is also a very risky tool for Scorpion. And we're going to do something real quick. I'm going to show you guys a sort of a matchup situation that I figured out with Scorpion. It's pretty cool. It's really good. It may make your opponent think twice before doing this, which is a very simple thing that Kenshi players like to do. Is Kenshi has this push attack, but with Kajitsu and Possess variation, you can actually punish it with the takedown. So this is how it works. So this, right now. See, it says counter on the bottom left of the screen. Yeah, you can actually counter his push attack from distance, but also you can also counter his you can also counter his meter bump push as well. Oh, but you gotta do it pretty fast. So if you're a Scorpion player and you play against Kenshi, it'd be a really good matchup knowledge to know that you can actually punish push, which I found it pretty interesting. So it makes him second guess to do the push, because after that you can like, oh, oh, you could like, yeah, you do a mix up, but he does have armor though, so he may be hesitant to do armor, but yeah, you'll make him second guess doing the push move. Now he has to go with other options. Maybe just do a Wago stream to make himself plus, try to mix you up with back ones, you know, yada yada. Also, the Possessed variation also kind of works the same way. See, it works the same way as well, but with this meter bone, it does like a lot more longer move, and it pushes you way back, and you don't have time to punish. So if he does the meter bone, no punish from that. Now you're probably wondering, why not the balance variation? Now with the balance variation, his push is a lot more better. I think the Possessed, I mean, the balance one has the best push, in my opinion. because it's really good. See, it's like has really quick recovery, and you can't actually punish it with the takedown. Oh. And that one, and the middle one pushes you really far away, and you don't have time to punish. So yeah, that's a little tip for you. If you're playing Scorpion against Kenshi, if he does the push, you can do the takedown to punish Kajitsu and Possessed. And hope you guys find this information very helpful for you if you're new to the game, or you're kind of jumping back on the game and you're trying to learn maybe more characters for the MK11 hype. And like and subscribe if you guys want to see more videos like this, or you tell me if you guys want me to go over something. If you're new to the game, I'll be happy to do so. That's it for me, and see ya.